Wait.
What?
Look at this dude, bro.
What?
What the fucking... Oh my gosh.
What? Was that Coke? What's that screen on the top right
It's
there?
orange. It's not regular Coke. It's orange
It's on
Coke.
TV.
Bro, why do you have it on? You can't even see what you're watching.
So what? It's freaking MX bikes. Gerb, should I put your
Wait.
stream on there? Huh?
Waste of power.
Gerb, shut up, bro. Oh, I'm still trying to... Which window is it? I think it's this. Yeah, it's this window. Alright. Let's get this situated here. Yep, Gerb Twitch. Yep, there it is.
Why am I watching snowmobile videos?
Let's see how many people are registered. Oh wait, can we even see yet? Is it really? There's, what?
That's what Bobby's got.
Ugh.
Oh, I can flood as fast.
Wait, so is Swagworms out the Discord? Alright, we're live. Where the freak is that shoes going?
Hold on, I'm right
He's
here.
going to pump some iron.
Yeah, while we're fucking getting everything set up. God damn. How can he hear us? What the hell?
His phone speaker.
Oh, true.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright. What is podcast episode 7? We got dumbass named Gerb here, and we got dad shoes without a shirt, so that's cool.
It's confirmed Jen is fucking in the other world today.
What are you talking about, dude?
Get a pillow so I can be like Jen.
You can't even see the pillow. Now you can. So, what was this week? So, MX1 was Muddy Creek, and MX2 was Maryland.
Maryland.
So, Gerb, thoughts, since you want to talk.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
What do you mean my thoughts? Like how my week went? Or
No. Thoughts of the freaking race.
Of which one, though? This MX1?
MX1.
From a viewer's perspective, it was pretty entertaining at the beginning, and then it kind of mellowed out like mid-moto. But there were some interesting battles. I'd say, like, it's hard to remember because there was so much going on at the time, and I can't wrap my head around it. But Reese, the big thing, Reese didn't even make it. He missed his flight. Steez was not pretty happy with him on that. Lost his red plate to Jack.
Yep.
Which was a very shocking surprise.
Honestly, I thought he did it on purpose, but then after he woke up, he said he didn't do it on purpose. So that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is. And that, I don't know, Dad Shoes, where you at in the points now with that? I'm missing it.
I'm in second, right in front of him.
Second? How far are you from Jack?
Jack.
Only
What'd you
6
say you cut out?
points.
Oh, 6? So, damn, we got 450s are interesting now since Reese missed it. 3 people are close for this red plate.
It's pretty much the same 3 people in MX2 as well.
Yeah, except Pepe, yeah.
But yeah, with this now, I was actually hoping this happened because MX1 was not interesting for a while, but now it is. You know, Reese, I think pretty early on he was basically getting top threes basically the whole times. He was either
What, an MX1?
yeah MX1. I think his
Reese was getting fucking top 1.
No, I mean like I think his worst overall was like 4th or something. So it's kind of hard to beat somebody when their worst finish is 4th. So, but yeah, he had the points lead. I think it was 28 or like 23 points going into Muddy Creek, and now after Muddy Creek, he's down 9 points to Jack. So good shit for Jack. I mean, Jack did go 1-1 in both motos. So I think Jack may have been the fastest qualifier. I can't remember. Do you remember? Anybody?
I think he was. I don't know. I think it was a 45.
Yeah,
I believe.
Something ridiculous. Oh yeah, he was the fastest qualifier. Yep. It was like a 45 or something crazy. But yeah, bro, it was crazy out there. I actually felt pretty good on the track for qualifying, at least. Probably the best I've felt so far. I just know Gerb, did you have a good time out there?
At Muddy Creek?
Yep.
No, not really.
So, wait, where did you qualify? Because I don't remember.
Like
I think you
20th,
qualified
5th,
out.
or 30th. Somewhere around there. I didn't have that great of a time.
Where
But,
were you struggling on the track? Cause
yeah, the track I was not gelling with for some odd reason. I was just not riding well. And then the Consi was not the greatest for me either. I had a very unfortunate Consi race.
they'll be able to see that. But yeah, for me personally, the races went pretty good. I went 4-5. Could have had a third, but I choked it in the first moto on the last lap. So that's just me. But other than that, I went pretty good. What about you, Dutch Shoes?
Went alright. I went 2-6, so I lost. I was in front of. What is so funny, bro?
Jenna is in the other world, confirmed. But go on.
Well, I was in front of Jack coming into this round by 6 or 7 points, I think. Me and him kind of been trading the second place back and forth. I think every week, basically, me and him, like, I have a good week and I'll pass him, and then he'll have a good week. So, but kind of been back and forth. So it's his week to pass me, and then with Reese not showing up, he's got. So, iLab is pretty happy with how he's doing. So
Yeah. So, Dashies, want to talk about that second moto though? What happened there?
I don't know how I did off the start, but basically me, you, and Dorian battled I'd say, what do you say? Probably, I mean, close to the whole moto. I mean, it was
Just
really
about.
fun. We kept it clean. Dorian was getting a little sketchy, but we were battling for what, 4th?
It was either 4th or 3rd. It was one of them. I'm pretty sure it was 4th. Yeah, it was 4th because I got 5th. Yeah.
Who was it? It was our.
I think it was Chicken, Himmy, and Jack.
Yeah, so we just kind of settled in there, and I don't know how far behind or anything. What are you showing right now? Oh, you're showing the concert right now, but it was. I mean, I think we were all about the same speed. I would pull in Dorian in certain sections, and he'd gap me, and then we just had different parts of the track were really good. I don't know how you rode or anything, but yeah, it was really fun, even though it wasn't for the win. But
How I
not gonna,
rode, it was pretty. I was honestly just trying to play catch up the whole time. Like you guys were, I think you guys were a little bit faster, but I was keeping there, especially in the second. I think I almost caught you guys in a couple of spots, but then you guys would get me in some. So I was honestly just trying to keep it there, especially with that 5 second cut me and you had. So honestly, I knew I wasn't going to get Dorian because of that, but I at least wanted to pass you. And yeah, I think it worked pretty good in my favor, honestly.
yeah, I got that. I actually remember I actually had a pretty good start, and then the right for the big uphill triple, I went over the corner, and that's where I got my 5 seconds. So I must have timing gate somehow, but I came around the next lap and I got 5 seconds. So I remember when I was battling with Dorian, when I got by him, I was trying to gap him and get that 5 seconds, and I was hoping he would crash or something, and then either I'd make a mistake or something would happen. He'd catch back up, and then you got a 5 second cut, but you got that towards the end. But it was a good battle either way.
Yeah, I think it's because I crashed and I went off the track, so kind of got screwed there. Like, but yeah, Moto 2, I'd say no. Moto 1, going into Moto 1, I was pretty confident in getting at least a top 5. I know off the start it was pretty crazy because we actually had that red flag. Do you know what that was for? Because I didn't know.
Me, because my game crashed on the gate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta figure. I usually record my motos, and then I went to record the moto. Like I just hit record, like I always do, and my game crashed. So I tried type because I host the A main. So I tried to type in the console red flag, and I messaged Chicken saying red flag. So I don't know how many people knew. I knew you were pissed whenever I came back in, whenever out as red flag, because it was. I mean, what you guys were probably at least a lap in by the time that.
Yeah, because we was at basically the quad section when we red flagged. I didn't know what was going on, bro. I was literally in first, but I was wondering where like all you guys were, because it was like half of the field wasn't even there. So at the same time, I kind of knew.
Correct? Or was that? So you guys didn't actually do a full lap? Like that was your first lap around on the quad?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we may have done a full lap. I can't really remember.
Somebody told me they messaged about the red flag. I can't remember who said that they did, but the red flag thing came up in the console. I don't think everyone saw it, but I know Reese told me that he saw it. So, oh, it was bad. It kind of sucked, but it wasn't too bad. I don't think anyone was too pissed, but we were kind of wondering about the track reset, and I think what did we end up? I don't think we didn't track reset because it had only been one lap. So, but I think it went pretty well. So,
Yeah, yeah, because I was so focused on the moto, I didn't even see anything. I usually don't look at chat in the motos unless I do something crazy, and I look, but usually I don't look. But just going off the first to the second moto, it was kind of a completely different race for me, at least being on the 350, because the first moto I could pretty much almost every lap. Actually, yeah, every lap I could do the quad section, and then the second moto I couldn't do it after like 5 minutes in. I had to triple single it or triple step on, but I kept trying to do it. I did like 3 tests in the moto, and I think I did it one time, crashed, and then the other 2 times I crashed and was committed to not go for it again. And then I kept trying to do the triple on off, but that triple is kind of hard on a 350 or 450 because you're going way faster than a 250, and I had to like see how fast or slow I had to go. So it was pretty challenging for that first let's say no, like the midway point was pretty challenging for me, but after that I pretty much picked it up and caught up, I guess. So Gerb, how did it look out there? That second moto. How did it look? The track.
Track looked absolutely clapped. It's mine. Like it looked like you couldn't get any fucking traction. It's I don't know. It did not look that pleasing. Maybe mid moto got a little smoother, but my perspective didn't look fun.
I mean, it was pretty fun, but at the same time, it wasn't that fun. Um, just that track erodes so differently to the other tracks. Like, I can't really explain it, but it just erodes so much differently. Um, but that just was you able to get the quad every lap or no?
No, the last lap of the first moto, I remember I cased it and I went down. Jack said he also did the same thing. He went down on the last lap of the first moto. So I think I tried to pull the quad once or twice on the second moto. I think I crashed once on the quad. Yeah. So I crashed twice there. I crashed once going for the quad, then I crashed once doing that triple step on. I cased the triple part. On the 450s, it was pretty forgiving just because with all the power, you could even overjump that triple and still make it on. The 350s, I don't know how you were on a 350, weren't you?
Yep.
So I don't know how it went for you, but
About
for
the
me,
same.
it was here and kind of blip the throttle going up to the jump, and you could hit it pretty good. Chicken, I think Chicken still going for the quad every lap because he was saying the triple was harder than the quad.
Yeah, that triple is harder than the quad because you have to time it perfectly, or you're over jumping the hell out of it.
I feel like I just couldn't get a run, like because you'd come over that little tabletop and you'd have to land like right at the beginning of the downside to get enough run.
Yep.
On the Cowie 450, you have to hit in third gear.
Same.
But
Third.
it was a lap. If you went to the far right side, there was kind of where the jump meets with the grass. You could kind of get away with it because I saw Troy do that, but I think he didn't mean to because we were watching it back. I remember that night, and Troy got super sketchy over that quad, but he landed super far on the right side, so he like kind of landed on the grass and halfway on the jump. So, what's showing on the screen right now, that was where Dorian was pulling us. That tabletop, and then that straightaway. I remember we talked about that, missing those rollers.
Oh, bro. I think in the second moto, I'm pretty sure I was in third. I was in third for a little bit. No, is this this may be the first. I think this is the second, though. I think in the second moto, I was in third for a little bit. Then I kept trying to go for that quad, and I kept fucking it up. So I lost so much time off that. But yeah, it was wild. Chicken said he got the quad every lap, so that's fucking crazy.
So it's confirmed Chicken hacks.
Because after a couple laps, I was not doing that quad, bro.
Probably you're just underpowered on the 350.
Even the 450, I feel like that KTM 450, that thing has so much wheel spin. I probably wouldn't have got enough traction to hit the quad anyways. So
yeah.
Let's see what chat's in. Damn. But yeah, Gerb, did you try to hit that triple in the consi at all, or no? Actually, no. In the consi, you wouldn't have to hit it because the track didn't get rutted up. But yeah, that was pretty wild. But yeah, Muddy Creek is it's an interesting track. It's kind of whoa, what the hell? It's kind of hard. At the same time, it's kind of easy. There's a lot of sections where most of the jumps the corners are kind of like rough or like sharp, but yeah. So, Gerb, was it more interesting to watch? Which moto was more interesting to watch? Because I'm pretty sure there's battles in both motos. Gerb?
I'm thinking, yeah, give me a second. I'm just going to say Moto 2 because I missed some of it because I didn't want to stay on the whole race, but Hemi and Chicken were battling like apparently the whole race.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Hemi beat him by a second with cuts. Even with cuts, so that was pretty interesting. Then you, Jin were battling with a couple people. Dad Shoes was too, and then you and Dad Shoes got into it after the triple. Dad Shoes tried coming in the inside rut, and Jin just took his front out. and then Aiden with the comeback all the way like back from what, like 18th or
He was in
something.
like 18th and then he got 6th, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, he came to the pack pretty well. So him and Troy were battling a lot that Moto 2, apparently.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm gonna say Moto 2.
Did we? I don't think we talked about the whole shot. So whole shot for both motos, I'm pretty sure was Owen, wasn't it Owen?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Owen. But yeah, it's crazy. It seems like the whole shot winners of most of the weeks are they get it twice in a row. Like I'm pretty sure Owen got it twice, Pepe got it twice a couple of times,
Reese.
Reese got it twice at Ironman. So it's pretty much, if you can get the whole shot once, you're pretty much guaranteed almost to get it twice. So yeah. Yeah, it sounds like I have a stuffy nose. What the hell? I guess going into that, we can go to MX2. Now MX2 was a little bit different. Since I was pretty much the only one watching, I can give my take on it. So I'm actually glad we got Maryland out the way, because Maryland, it is a good track to watch, kind of. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's a very hard track. So it's kind of easy to navigate around. And even though there were a lot of battles, it wasn't that much difficulty to it. So it was interesting nonetheless. But the first moto, I'm pretty sure who got out? It was you. Yeah, you. You. Dad Shoes was out front at first. And I'm pretty
When
sure.
even at first, he had it. He led the whole race.
You let me finish, my guy. God. Okay. So yeah, Dad Shoes is out there pretty much the whole moto. Chicken was out there too. I'm pretty sure FA made a return this week, so that's cool. I'm pretty sure, yeah, MX got the whole shot, so that was unexpected. It looked like on that whole shot, if you even went for the whole shot, you pretty much didn't get it, because a lot of people crashed in that inside, and pretty much MX like waited like a couple seconds off the gate, and he got the whole shot. So that looks like what's good for Maryland starts, but luckily it's not on the schedule anymore, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. And you're not really late. Kind of just started, but you're only like 20 minutes late, so still a lot more to talk about. But so yeah, that happened at MX1. So Dad Shoes, what was it like leading the whole race?
Felt pretty good. I'd say I'm honestly like, I never really thought about it, but I'd say I'm actually pretty decent at Maryland. I feel pretty good on that track. Maybe not running I'm never the guy that run the fastest time like Chicken, but I feel like I'm pretty good with running pretty fast times and not crashing. So it worked out pretty well in Moto 1. What did we do? We did MX1 on this track, like just last week or the week before.
Yep.
That was our first race back.
Weeks.
That was our first race back, and I'd been playing sim a ton, so I don't even know what I got. I think I went like
20th.
5.36, something like that, on the MX1. And I remember I got like.
You went 3.6.
So I mean 3.6. That's honestly not really far off of where I usually finish, and like I literally came from playing sim like from the beginning of that break all the way till the track was announced, and I went 3.6. So I was pretty happy with it. But I feel pretty good about Maryland. So I got out front, and I was pretty happy. Was running a little bit faster than me, but I think I only crashed once, maybe twice in that race. He just made a few mistakes and went down a few more times. So, but I was on, even whenever at the end there, he was catching me when I had like a 6-second lead. I was honestly feeling that was like one of the most confident I felt so far this season about actually being able to stay in front. Because at the beginning of the race, whenever he was right on my ass, I was able to keep him behind me. So first moto went pretty well for me, I'd say. That was my first MX2 win of the season. So
Yep. So Gerb, how did your MX2 weekend go?
qualifying I thought went okay. I thought I ran a good time, but apparently everybody's fucking ridiculously fast at the track. So you have to be like a godspeed to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I think a good lap on that track is like race pace, so 42, 43. And that wasn't even top 18 this week. So
Yeah.
competition's there. And my Consi was going okay. I had a bad start. Top 8, I got into it with a few people. Some people quit. That's what it is. But people doubted me like dad shoes. 2 laps to go to 8th place, and made a little comeback and got in somehow. Got pretty lucky, and then the motos went to absolute shit, because if you get like a bad start, you're stuck, because that track is like impossible to make up time on, I feel.
Yeah, pretty much. I was watching you kind of, not really watching you, but I was kind of looking at you for a couple times in the motos, and it seemed like you were pretty much in the very back. And I looked at the lap times, and a lot of people were basically running 142s or faster the whole race. So even if you qualified with the 142, if you weren't running faster than that, you weren't really gonna make up a lot of time. And like Gerb said, if you crashed off the start and you're in the back, maybe wait, so you crashed off the start, and what happened? Like, were you down like 10 seconds, or like what happened?
Yeah, I was down like 10, 15.
What happened?
Uh,
Like,
I
don't
hit
think
people off the start.
One crash did that to you?
No, 2. Just like really only 2 crashes right off the whole shot, and then in the whoops I hit somebody. Or the rollers, whatever you call them. And riders in the chat, the guy I passed for the last quality spot, I made a clean pass on him, and then he tried going on the inside of me and went over the fence, I think. So that ruined his race.
Yep. So
sadly.
Ryder, how was that though? Because he's pretty much watching the whole concert, and it was pretty wild. But
I wish you caught that pass on camera.
Yeah, I didn't.
I made a clean pass, like slingshot on the inside of him. I didn't. Yeah, for that spot, I was like, screw this. I need to get in. Even though I barely scored points, but you gotta do what you gotta do in the LCQs sometimes.
But yeah, so if you're not really running faster than 142s in this race, it seemed like you weren't really gonna do a lot. But I guess segueing into this next section, you can go to old Pepe. Fortunately, he lost the red plate to Reese once again. So Reese is back with the red plate coming in around, I believe this is round 7 next week, or tomorrow actually. But yeah, coming in around 7. He does not have the red plate for 250s. And we can also call him the unluckiest rider this week, or at least one of them. Maybe there's more if anybody else has anything, but had some controller problems. I'm pretty sure his controller was messed up. He couldn't really sit, or he couldn't really sit and stand like 50% of the time. But I guess some things happen. I think Reese had controller problems. Iron Man, so it's like 2 people this whole race. This whole series actually had 2 controller problems, so a little bit different, but pretty much the same thing. But yeah, he lost the red plate, and then Reese got it back, and then Reese lost the MX1 red plate, and then Jack has it. So a lot of close battles for the points here. I think MX1 is only 9 points back, and then MX2 is, hold on, let me get that real quick. MX2 is actually 13 points back, but that's not that bad considering that's only. But we still have how many rounds left? We're going on around 7. We have 12 rounds left, so
12 rounds.
Left. Yeah, it's 12 rounds total.
We have Jin.
We have 6 rounds left.
Matthew. Chat. I'll see you later.
It's 6. Girl, are you fucking stupid?
It's 5.
How? We're not on round 7 yet. You freaking
It's
idiot.
5 after this week.
Yeah, I'm saying 6 right now. God,
okay.
Fucking girl. Always trying to make me look stupid as fuck. Where are you in Dachu's MX2? So, Dachu's is sitting 39 points back. So, gonna have to put in some major works to catch in on MX2. And old Jack is only 40 points back. So, right now, Dachu's and Jack are pretty much fighting for top 5s. I think Lens is in 6th, but he's 107 points back, so it's pretty much locked in for this top 5. But we'll see who gets top 5s. We'll see if the positions changes in this top 5s over the season. So, but yeah, Moto 2. So Datshoes, what happened in Moto 2? To you at least.
Yeah. I didn't get a good start, and then I got a decent start, I guess. But over that first double, I ran into the back of chicken, and then those rollers are, if you go left, it drops down a huge hill. So I fell down that, and by the time I got back up, I was almost last. But then I got 10-second cuts for it, so that was fun. So we hadn't even done a lap yet, and our seconds cut, 10 seconds of cuts before we even finished the lap. So that kind of sucked because I didn't really feel like I deserved it because. I ran into the back of chicken. It wasn't his fault. It was my fault. Just like whole shot first lap type issues where there's a lot of people in one spot. But I fell down that hill and I didn't cut to the finish line. I fell down the hill and then I came back up to the rollers. And for some reason it gave me 10-second cuts. And then a few laps later, right after that, going up that, you go over that single, go down right, then back up the hill. And then there's that left-hand single.
Mm-hmm.
I went into the fence. And then I couldn't get out of the fence, so I reset, and it reset me like where you would think it would reset me. And then I did a lap, and then it gave me 10 seconds cuts for that. So I was kind of screwed because I was way back in the pack, and I had 20 seconds cuts. So I was just trying to push to just do as best I could. So I was battling for around, I think I was in 6th to 8th. I caught the 6th through 8th or around that. I ended up 12th because of Reese and Chicken's laps not counting, plus the 20-second cuts. So it was a bummer, especially after winning my first moto, but not much you can do. I know everyone's had the issues with cuts. I know Jack had it at Ironman. Chicken obviously had it at Washington. I think Skills just had an issue somewhere. I think it was actually Ironman Moto 1, so it's just part of it. Everyone has to deal with it. It's just frustrating, I guess, whenever it's you, especially 20 seconds worth of cuts.
Yeah, you can't really do nothing with that.
Yeah, and it wasn't like I was taking a cheeky line or cutting, so I deserved it. But it's a Poboso track, it's a stock track, so I guess that type of stuff happens. But it's just like I really wish that wasn't part of it. I think. If you're cutting the track or cutting a part of the track, you should be getting cuts for it. But whenever you're going off the track and resetting, I think that's just like game breaking. Like how do you go off the track and crash and then you reset the way you're supposed to get fucking 10 seconds of cuts? That screwed me. I still got 4th, or I think I got 4th overall still, but it really sucked for the points because I would have got, 12th to 6th, that's 6 points. So that really would have helped. Not really get me up to the championship, but it would have helped me catch up to Jack or get more of a lead on Jack. So everyone has to deal with it. It's just part of the game. There's other things, kind of like how Pepe got screwed this week too, just because of his controller issues. So everyone's got their own.
But yeah, basically going into that second moto, that she's obviously had those. Did you say 20 seconds? It's 20.
Yeah, 2:10s.
So 20 seconds. I actually seen it like halfway through the moto. I'm pretty sure Chicken had a 10-second cut. So, so off the whole shot, it was Lin. So he got the whole shot for the second moto. MX got it for the first moto. And then it looked like Linz could have possibly pulled away. He was ahead for a bit in the second moto, but I think he just kept crashing, and so that brought him back down. I'm pretty sure overall he got 3rd. I can't really remember where he finished. Let me see real quick. Where old Linz?
Linz won the overall.
Oh no, he won. Oh, he won.
Yeah, Linz got his first overall.
Wait,
I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm drunk. So actually, no, he didn't crash. He got first. What am I talking about?
I think he went 3-1, right?
No, he went 4-1.
Oh, 4-1, sorry.
So yeah, I think that's Linz's first win and first overall. So
I aimed you on a 125.
Yeah, on a 125. But see, the thing is about these stock tracks, Gerb, do you think Lens could do this possibly on like a track called like Muddy Creek? What do you think?
No,
You don't think
no
so?
way. No, not on that track.
So yeah, that's why I'm kind of. It's kind of impressive, but at the same time, he's kind of doing it on stock tracks, so it's not. It's not as. These tracks aren't that difficult. Yeah, I'll say it like that. These tracks aren't super difficult for these, like especially for like a 125 to at least hang with a 250 on tracks like this. But tracks like Muddy Creek or even High Point, I don't think it would work at all. But yeah. But I can't really remember the second moto. So, Gerb, how'd your second moto go? Did it go a little bit better than the first, or what?
No shit. Complete and utter shit. Same thing. Fucking cleaned off the start. Even brake before the start. I still get demolished. Demolishing the rollers and kept front end tucking. And yeah, just got about like at 1 point, so I'm gonna shoot myself. Next time.
Yeah, you sounded very depressed coming back into voice shot.
Yeah, because prior we had a Supercross series sponsored by Ariel that we had to do, which did not go as planned either. I don't know if Jin wants to show it. Some other people had some bad luck in there too, and might have retired. Any comment, Jin?
Yo, Gerb, you gotta chill, bro. What about the Aerial Supercross series? What about it?
That's where we came from, and then other people had struggles with it too, like me, myself, and some other people in the 250 class. That they showed.
I don't have that clip, so I can't.
It's on your.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
It's
find
right
it
after the
real quick.
LCQ. Right after the LCQ, in Maryland.
I'll see if I can find it. Hold up. Just do Gerb. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Gerb, how'd your aerial race go?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was saying I had a pretty. I made it through my heats. I was confident, and then teammates, man, they like cross jumping you, and it just screwed my whole flow.
Teammates. Hold on.
One of my teammates.
Any specific names?
No comment on the name, but he knows who he is. Just ruined my whole flow, and then I salvaged a 13th somehow. I caught up a little bit, but I could have done a lot better. I was aiming for top 10 at least, but.
So this is what happened to Chicken over here at Ariel.
At exactly 5 o'clock.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Oh, damn, that
The same guy.
He crashed
the
when I
same
did in
guy.
Maryland. Or Muddy Creek.
Just wait till I actually rage quit.
Dude, I would.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh,
It's
no.
actually
Wait,
Oh, does he get
sound,
cleaned
sound.
here? Yep. You're good. You're good. You're good. Keep
I'm
going.
good. It's alright. I can
Keep
come
going.
back. I can come back.
What place you in? Oh, 10th then, so you're like in. Oh my! What the fuck?
You landed
Why
that
did he do
shit.
that? Oh no!
Oh,
no!
damn!
God.
Is this another rendition of what happened to Gerb at Muddy Creek? Oh no, God!
Yeah.
You just retired.
Chicken, you gotta post that on YouTube.
Oh my God! No! Run it
That's
back!
it.
Run it back! Run it back! I gotta see it one more time. I need it again.
So, Gerb, is that it? Is that what you want me to show? Gerb?
Yeah, that's it. Yes,
Oh.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, so,
So,
multiple
one
people
of-
having problems this week.
So, not including our series, but Chicken might have the most pain of the week after that. Video just showed, but Pepe with the controller malfunction really is a very unlucky situation. Mind you, it happened like 30 minutes before the race.
Yeah. So, this was there were a couple of things that happened, but overall a pretty good week in both classes. But I guess we can move on here.
I got one comment.
Oh,
Move on.
that yours.
I said it in PDMX. I don't want to see any more rage quits because of cuts. That's my goal for the rest of this season. I think it's it's really soft of people that rage quit because they have cuts.
Wait, who quit?
I've seen multiple people quit from cuts.
Oh,
And I just don't think it's just good sportsmanship. I think it's just, I just don't like it just because, like, these guys that they either have amazing motos or they just rage quit. And I think that's just, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth because, like, I know CBL did it at Florida Track and Trails. He had five seconds of cuts, and he rage quit off 5 seconds because he wasn't in the top 3. I mean, he was probably in 5th, the 6th, 7th place, and he rage quit. And he messaged, he's like, well, cuts got me, 5 seconds of cuts. And I'm like, dude, you cut, like, he was right behind me when he rage quit, and he went down, then he rage quit. And he easily still could have beat me because he had more pace than me on that track, and the dude rage quits because he has 5 seconds. I don't know. It's just, everyone approaches it different. It's like, dude, you, instead of even with 5 or 10 or 15 seconds of cuts, you're still going to get a decent amount of points with those cuts if you're really fast. Because, I mean, you're still going to be way ahead of those guys that are in the back 10. Like, yeah, you have 5 seconds of cuts, you're going to lose some spots, but it's better than getting 1 point or 0 points. Like, I don't know. I just find it frustrating because it's like we host this stuff and then people just rage quit and then we got to find other people. At the same time, I don't live in the UK or somewhere where you're racing super early, so you got to give props to those guys still showing up the race. But it's like, if you're going to put in the time to qualify and practice the track before qualifying, you might as well do the 2 15-minute motos, especially if you've already done one. I just feel like it's kind of pointless to leave when you have 10 minutes left on the night, whenever you've already been playing for 2-3 hours. So, that's my opinion.
Hemi, what? Last to 3rd. What are we talking about? Muddy Creek or Maryland? We must be talking about Muddy Creek.
I'm not going to talk about Hemi's comeback to 3rd because I'm just going to say we're not going to talk about it because Reese has done it, Chicken's done it, Jack's done it, I've done it. We've all done it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not, I mean, it's, yeah, good job, but we're not going to talk about it because it happens. We don't always get great start.
So,
Save my money.
Good job on coming from last to 3rd or whatever you came from, but we'll leave it at that.
Hemi is confirmed the worst rider in PDMX? Question mark. Just kidding, Hemi.
So, segmenting into that, we got 2 videos. Hold up, let me see if I can get it pulled up here. So first of all, we got one video that relates to Contis, and we got another one that relates to the IQ moment of the week. Guess here it is. Hold on, let me cut off the music.
Hemi, my name isn't Gerby, okay? Get that right.
Alright, here we go.
Here are the best moments from the consies of this week's PDMX rounds.
Gerber's gonna
It was
win.
flowers.
Alright, they're off. Who we
Gates
got?
are down.
Who's getting it? I'm at the host. Is it gonna be Bubs? Bubs again, bro. Lewis, Owen, and Nye right now.
Where's Gerb at?
Gerb is sitting, I think, P8. Senor
Wheels,
McManus.
wheels.
It's gonna be.
He's all the way back here.
Senor and
Wheels
McManus
way
are
back.
definitely not making it.
So Flat was dead last.
Oh, Lago taking that
damn.
triple. Oh
I
my
do want to see
god.
Wheels make it.
Yo,
I didn't
Damn,
put
not
Wheels
just
on
cut
my
that whole
list.
corner. What the?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, Owen goes down. He takes Nye with him.
Oh, Nye's down. Nye's
Gerb's
got
in the
fucked.
transfer
Oh,
now.
Nye with the quickest rage quit ever.
Curb?
Here comes
Let's see
Connor.
it. So we got,
Oh,
Is
he
Gerb on the new
likes
bike?
yeah.
Nice.
Man, it's gonna be a tight battle for this last transfer though. We got. Oh, Gerb goes down, takes Owen with him.
No.
Oh, no way.
He's still there. He's
Gets
okay.
around
Oh,
and
oh my god.
He just murdered
He's
him.
chilling, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
now
oh my
Gerb's back in the transfer now.
Oh, clubs.
Damn, that dude, Jin, this gear is dope.
Man, bro.
Oh, Gerb's gonna get landed on.
Oh!
Oh,
Owen
oh
absolutely
god
fucked
damn.
Gerb, bro.
Oh, Gerb, just
rip
go.
Gerb.
Gerb, he should
Oh,
have just
rip.
went. He should have just
Oh,
went.
rip.
No.
Owen
He
just
should've just
fucked
went.
him, bro.
Gerb should have just cut that corner.
Damn,
Oh no.
rip. That's it.
Oh,
Is
and
that
Bub-
actually it, or like, are
Bubs
you
just
saying
bumped
that
up the
you're-
lead.
Oh, no!
Is he
Girl.
gonna rage quit? Yeah, rage
Wow, Owen.
Great
Share
riders.
Gerb stream
Not
real
gonna
quick.
name any names.
Oh, McManus goes down in the transfer spot.
You're rewinding.
Oh my.
Hit the button beside the jockey.
Yeah.
Wait, who's gonna get whole shot?
I'm
Who's gonna
sorry.
get whole shot?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
bro.
Gerb gets out of the... Wait, hold on. It's gonna
My
be...
dumbass. Gerb looking about 6.
MB says it.
Oh, Gerb's not gonna be happy with MB.
Oh, MB
He is
just
not
fucked
gonna.
up his
Oh,
race.
they go together.
Now you understand, Reese?
Oh, they both get
that's
mic
a rip.
physics. There's gonna be beef in the
that's a
chat
damn.
after this one. There's gonna be some beef in the pits. What's Gerb gonna do?
Yo, now he's gonna kill.
Oh, Gerb, hold this.
No,
he's still fifth. Where?
Oh my
God!
You see that too?
Nanix
Look
right
at a
behind.
rider, bro.
corner.
Yeah, that is our corner. Oh, okay, let's go back here just to Stanny. So this is. Oh, Ryder almost killed him. Ryder almost
he
just killed
stressed it.
Cocaine. Oh, Cocaine. No, that's the first one.
That's it. Oh, Stanley
MB.
almost goes over the bars though.
MB and Ryder now. This is for 5th, I want to say. Owen retiring.
So
I
Red
think,
to Owen on that one.
I think the likewise
Owen's
Ryder
gonna
Owen.
take
I
out
think if
the
he just
ball.
wasn't in that llama all the time, he'd have a better chance.
Mm.
Like,
Oh, I just. Oh.
Oh, Bubs
like,
went
I
down.
mean, if you
Clinch
wanna
it.
go,
Oh,
Bubs.
Red to Bubs.
That means
Is he
Bubs.
ghost riding?
show that
I think he was
Oh,
ghost
Bubs in the
riding.
ghost ride?
I get it's a video game, but
Bubs
Bubs is
retiring,
disconnected.
not having a good time. Fred
Dude,
also
that's
retiring,
so
Zeke retiring.
Oh, no.
Oh, and be up the inside of Stanny. Oh, he's gonna get 3rd spot.
Yo, Bubs, that track sucks. I didn't qualify.
Not really a factor here, and MB can really shake things up.
Is this last lap?
It is. Oh, Stanny's down! Stanny's down!
Oh!
Gerb stinks my Ryder's down! Oh my god!
He's just gotta stay up
just
now.
realized. Oh boy.
Oh, dude, Gerb's so nervous
Yo,
right now.
Ryder. I don't know what Ryder was doing. He was trying to cut up the inside
Watch how
of
stupid
that
he'll
outline.
ride.
they're ate it. Like the past.
What is so funny?
Yo, you should have heard Reese, bro. That shit's hilarious, dude.
Huh?
Oh my fucking gosh, bro.
What happened? Wait, what happened?
Bro, you fucking missed it. Hold up.
I can just replay the stream.
Bro, you gotta hear Reese, bro. Oh my god. Oh, let me. God
Hang on, I'm
damn, I
playing it.
don't. Fuck, I fucked it up. So, Gerb, thoughts?
Hang on 1 second.
Or that shoes, one of you. Yes.
Thoughts on what am I giving thoughts on?
Yeah, the consies, bro.
So, Chicken called me out for being a stiff rider in the last position.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Consies this week were pretty wild.
Yeah, bro, if I was in position, I'm gonna ride safe as fucking possible, because MX Bikes is MX Bikes.
Man. So, Gerb, how did it feel? First of all, how did the Muddy Creek consi feel? Because that shit looked wild out there.
That was probably the worst one ever for me. That was terrible. My first ever rage quit. Like, it was too much for me.
Man, so
I'm gonna try not to, but I was just too much at the time. I was really aggravated, and I just couldn't take it.
So, hold up. So, you messed up the triple. So
No, I didn't
double
mess it up. I
Or
just
no,
doubled it.
You doubled it. So you look behind you. What was the thought process right there?
I thought I seen the shadow crossing over to my right. So I thought he was gonna go outside. Even though the inside's the hotline. So I decided to try to go inside to get away from him, but my shit was off, and then I got landed on. And then I got hit, and then SpongeBob, and then hit, and then yeah, that's really about it. I just got really flustered.
So yeah, it looked when I was watching it was actually very funny, but it looked like honestly off that what the hell do you call it? Off that crash, I think you still could have got in if you just like literally cut the freaking corner. I would have cut the corner honestly.
Yeah, but see, I didn't know at the time. Like, I didn't know if I could get like my lap not to count or if there's a checkpoint there or something stupid like that. So I didn't want to risk it. I tried just getting on where I got off. I know it's just for that little car. I don't know the track that well, so.
So yeah, I think that's the first time I did see you rage quit. So
Yeah. First.
so actually, you said to me that you crashed more than.
Yeah, I did.
Game.
I got hit about 5 more times, I think.
Damn. So yeah, this one happened. So then we go to MX2. Talk us through this one.
From my perspective.
Yeah. So when MB almost freaking lands on
Oh,
you.
MB almost. I had to check up, so that one's actually kind of my fault. I don't blame him, but he almost landed on me, which almost I had to go off the track. Luckily, I stayed up. I get back on and run into Nye, which is my fault too, but I didn't make him crash. Then we both decide to take the inside before the double single section, right by the pits, and I get a front end lock or tuck, and I hit Nye. Nye goes down, I stay up, and then we battle it for a little bit, and then Nye front end tucks, and he quit, and then he gave me a position. Got past him, and then I got past Ryder, right where Ryder and another guy got stuck in a fence in the last lap, and somehow escaped with the 4th overall in the Conti.
Yeah, so I know that so did you think he was gonna get in basically? So there was a point in time where in the county there was like at least 6 people fighting for the second spot. You were like at least 5 seconds behind them. So what did you think right there?
I was in 8th. I was like, man, these guys are a little bit ahead of me, but anything can happen. I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna stand, see if I can push up, see if I can catch these guys, and I luckily did because a couple of them fell over, I believe, and then I don't know, I just somehow caught them with 2 laps. I was like 5 seconds down, and I caught up to like 4 riders. So I just got really lucky, I think. But I was pushing it pretty hard too, so like, I don't want to say luck, but I don't know. I just maybe I made it in the mains in 250s.
True that, and Ryder in the chat says pain. So segmenting into the Conti, we have 2 of the what was the IQ there moments of the week. Dad Shoes will be happy with one of these at least. So yeah, let's watch it here. Hold up, turn the music off. All right, let's go.
What's the IQ there?
Moment of the week is they dual whip it once again. Oh, with the lag, Reese goes down. And I think Reese is stuck, so now he's going to get full reset all the way back to 4th place.
As Dad Shoes absolutely cases it, that's going to allow Jin around him. Ooh, I see him. Ooh, Jin cleans Dad Shoes. Oh my god. There might be some animosity in the pits after these two. TLD, Red Bull Gas and McMonster Cowie.
Fucking Gerb, bro. So, Gerbs, thoughts on the me and Dad Shoes crash? What'd you think about that one? I know you was watching it live, so. Oh, was I muted?
Yep, you were deafened.
All right, so Gerb, what'd you think about the crash?
First off, the audio's delayed, so it makes me look like an idiot.
Yeah, but it's okay. So.
Thoughts on which one? Both of them?
Hold up, one sec. Yeah.
Thoughts? Alright, tell me when you're unfrozen.
Isn't that on? And I look fucking stupid. It's not fucking on. The fucking technical difficulties this week, bro. Alright, what'd you think?
I mean, that was kind of Dad Shoes' fault. But he probably couldn't see him. So
I mean, yeah, we already talked about it. I already said it was my fault. it's just funny to say that Jin took me out, but it wasn't his fault. Because I remember right after the race we talked about it, about how I went down and I was pushing because I was like, I didn't know where Jin exactly was. I honestly did not look back. I don't even know where, with the way my bike was angled, if I could even see you if I looked back. But I was just trying to hit that inside rut because I was obviously faster. But looking back, obviously should have hit that middle rut, and I got cleaned out. And I wasn't even mad because I knew that Jin couldn't do anything, and I would have done literally the exact. If that was Jin and if the roles were reversed, I would have done the same thing.
Yep.
but
I
just a
wouldn't
little
have
harder.
let Jin take that line. So Dachu's not making the smartest plays. The first clip, I don't know if I really want to make any comments on it because it's very debatable. On we've seen that we've all looked at the different angles because we've looked because of the lag. So yeah, I'll let Gerb give his thoughts.
Gerb?
On Maryland,
Yeah, the Maryland IQ.
that one I don't. That one's tough. I don't really. That one's up in the air. I don't really want to stir shit up with it, but one perspective, it's like okay, one other's just different, and then the other's different. So like you look at it three ways, they're all different views of it. Well, not even views, like from Jin's stream to his stream, or to another rider's perspective and the other rider's perspective. It's like controversial, but
I mean, yeah, if I see both sides, because Chicken has his lag every week, so some people would say, well, he should know how to race, and I mean, I would say most of the time, Chicken is pretty good about understanding his lag and not pushing the issue because he knows he's gonna send somebody to outer space due to his due to his lag. But at the same time, it's the heat of the moment. It's just a racing incident. But at the same time, if I was Reese, I would also obviously probably be pretty upset or pretty annoyed of getting just punted off the track and having the full reset. Luckily, Reese did get the reset, and he was honestly kind of lucky because his lap didn't count more than him just getting like a 10-second cut, because that 10-second cut probably would have been crucial. I don't know how the timing worked out in the end, but he probably would have lost more spots. He got, but yeah, we've seen 3 different angles look different from everyone. From Reese's and Jin's angle, I'd say they look more towards the side of Chicken, just kind of pushing the issue and punting him. But on Chicken's screen, if I remember, he looked in front. He looked like he was in front of Reese, versus Reese's angle, Chicken was like a full bike length behind, and he just decided to take him on a trip to outer space. So I don't know. That type of stuff happens, and it's annoying. It sucks, but not much you can do. I don't think it should be something that people, don't let go of. I think that's just something that people just like Reese needs to let go of. I would be frustrated, but yeah, I don't know. I think Chicken most of the time is a pretty damn clean racer, especially with the lag he has, because I don't deal with that lag, so I don't know how big of an issue it is, because us Americans, we don't do that. So I just hope that we get over it and we
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much what that you said. No other thoughts. Gerb?
He summed it up pretty well. I don't have much to add on what he said.
But yeah, going from that, we got these out the way, so let's go into the next segment here. Well, we got this one. Got this one too. So how did each team go from last week to this week? Pretty sure we say this every week. Mick Monster Kawasaki does pretty damn good every fucking week. Same with Honda. I think Pepe may have gotten the top 5 this week. Not really so sure. Don't really have the results pulled up. But
Pepe got like 3rd overall.
Okay, never mind. He got 13th overall. So Honda not looking
11th.
good so far.
Not a good week for
Not a good week for Honda. Kawasaki.
I mean, Lynch
pretty
did get
good
the
guy.
overall though
Oh,
in MX2.
I
So-
forgot he was on.
Oh, fuck, I forgot he was.
It's yeah. I don't know who got the better end of it this week between Honda and Kawasaki. Kawasaki was definitely the more consistent.
I'd say
But-
Kawasaki.
Yeah,
Probably
we didn't
Collie.
win any overalls, but at the same time, Pepe did have a bad week due to his controller. So
Yeah. So then we got the iLab team. I'm pretty sure they did. Well, they did the same as they always do. Jack always does really good. I don't think
Yeah, I
Lewis.
think it's their best week though.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think Lewis did the best. What's under them? CBL. He didn't race this week. Who else? I think that's it. Is that them? Is that the only two that raced this week? Pretty sure it was Lewis and Jack. Yeah. So yeah, same as usual, but Jack just did a little bit better this week. Going 1-1 in MX1 and MX2. I think he did pretty. I think he got second or third overall. One of those. So yeah, Jack did pretty good this week. And yeah, that's iLab team. TLD Red Bull. So I went 4-5 basically with a 5th or 4th overall. I'm pretty sure. Can't remember which one it was. Gerb didn't make it in MX1. He made it in MX2, but not really sure where he sat.
Nothing
overall.
to say, just trash. So Aiden and Jen carried the team, so that's our best week from them too. It's the next team.
So definitely the best week from TLD Red Bull as of yet. So yeah, everybody made it in at least both classes this week. So yeah.
BRH did pretty well. Bud Racing, Honda, and Jen muted.
Yeah, so sorry about that.
you good, Jin?
Yeah, somebody came in. So Bud Racing, Honda, how did they do? How did Race do? I can't remember because I think he got 2 bad starts on MX1.
Well, Reese missed his flight to MX1,
Yeah, so he missed that.
Sponsor's not very happy with that.
Nope.
MX2, he went 9-2.
Mm-hmm.
From watching the replay, he was working his way up through the pack the whole moto. I think with around 10 minutes, 8, 9, 10 minutes left, he was still buried in about 17. So I would say 9th's a decently salvageable. I know he's not happy with the 9th, but bad motors are gonna happen. So I would say all the other points leaders, or not the points leaders, the other guys that are in the title fight have had really bad motos. Pepe had a 10th at Red Bud in the first moto, very first moto of the season. And then this week with his controller, Chicken's had issues with cuts, so he's had a few bad motos. Gonna skip over Dad Shoe's bad motos. But yeah, so I'd say a pretty good week though. He got the aerial red plate after round 1, and then he's also got the MX2 points lead back. And then he's kind of the guy that's the heavy title favorite, obviously, for MX1. So him missing a full round and giving his 2 biggest competitors a full race worth of points, and he's still only 9 down, I would say he's got to be pretty confident.
Yeah, definitely very confident. Next team, likewise. So I know Owen raced MX1. I'm pretty sure Greg raced MX1 too, and I'm pretty sure only Greg raced MX2. So I think Greg did pretty decent, around at least top 10s for both classes. So it's pretty good for Greg. I think didn't Owen rage quit one of these races? Which one was it? Do you remember?
The Maryland Conti.
Yeah, it was that. So I did pretty decent this week. A lot of new faces came in the races on MX2 this week. So usually a couple new faces come from each week to week, but usually it's the same amount of people that come every week. But yeah, I guess in next, hold up, next thoughts on that. Oh yes, we already talked about all this, so let's get rid of this. How are we spent? Yeah, went over that. Top 5. We didn't go over our top 5 picks last week. I guess we can do it this week. So depending on the track, MX1, I'm thinking top 5. I definitely got to go this week since Reese missed it, and I think he wants that red plate back. I'm thinking he's going first. First overall. I think I'm setting Jack in for a good second. For 3rd place overall, I think you know what? I'm gonna put Dashu's 3rd overall. I'm gonna pick Chicken 4th, and maybe Dorian 5th. Honestly, he had a pretty good week last week. So yeah, what are you guys' top 5 picks for MX1 this week?
Want me to go first?
Guess so, yeah.
Not in order, but I'm gonna go obviously with Reese. I know. I'm getting him to win this week in the 450s.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter the track. Maybe a mutter will throw him off, but I think he's got it. And then I'm gonna have Dad Shoes in the top 5. Jack, Chicken, and all depends on the track. But man, this one's tough. 'Cause it could be a mix-up of anybody. Just whatever track, someone could run heaters. You know, they're very good on the track. I'm gonna. Who's a good 450? I think I'm gonna just say Doreen as well, because I can't really think of anybody off the top of my head. Because it's just like a. It could be anybody. It's just like real life. Anybody can win anytime.
Hmm.
I was gonna mention this earlier. I was really confused actually with Fafalito in the MX2 class. He went 1811. I'm confused because he was like in 6th place in that first moto. So I don't know if his lap didn't count or what, but I know for at least half first MX2 moto at Maryland, he was battling for around 5th through 8th. So I don't know how he fell all the way down to 18th. I was actually going to message him and ask him if his lap didn't count, but I feel like he would have told us or something. But he was running a pretty good pace. Like, he was running a pace that was definitely like around 5th through 8th. Like, he was not out. He shouldn't have been in the very back of the pack. So
Right.
might message him about that and see what's going on. But speaking of him, I'm going to put him in my top 5 for. Are we going MX1 or MX2 or just in general?
This is a mixed one.
Yeah, MX1, I'm gonna go with Reese winning. Hoping Dad Shoes gets second in front of Jack. Just because I'm just gonna go with me, just because me and Jack have been trading back every week. He's been looking pretty strong. He did have a bad week at Ironman, but he did have some core issues. So, hoping Dad Shoes gets second, Jack's 3rd, Chicken is 4th, and then I'm gonna go Fafalito in 5th. But if it's Lommel, it's probably gonna be
Oh, if it's
Chicken.
Lommel, it's I don't. That's over, bro. First and second, take care.
I think if it's Lommel, it's gonna be Chicken, Reese, then Jack, and then me, and then who the hell knows after that.
5th, I don't know. I know a lot of people have been. A couple people have been playing the track ball like every day. So could it be him? Could be some other. I don't know. Just we got to see on the quality times. I think for that track.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I personally don't think it matters that much. I think it just with a track like Lommel, yeah, you can run a fast time. Like Chicken, are obviously running like 53s and 54s. I think during the race they're going to be running about 55s, 56s. But I think most of the field's going to be aiming for around 59s to 2 minutes, especially with 0.3 road. But
Yeah.
these people that I think it doesn't matter really what type of lap time you run, just because a track like Lommel, you're going to make a ton of mistakes, so it's just going to come down to who limits those mistakes and who stays up. So I think you're going to see a crazy, some different names at least in the top of the qualifying after Reese and Chicken and probably Jack. I don't expect to qualify well there all, but I still expect to be top 5 in the motos. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So, Jack in the chat said Owen has spent enough time to go at least top 3. So, Owen, if you don't get top 3, it will be a disappointment. From Jack.
No comment. No comment. I'm just gonna let's just move on. I got no comment on Owen getting top 3. Lommel.
So MX2 is a little bit interesting because a lot of people have actually won now. So I got Pepe getting a redemption win next week if it's not Lommel. I got him getting a redemption win. Then I got Linz going at least top 3, so I'm gonna send Linz 3rd if he doesn't rage quit. I'm giving Reese a good old 2nd. I'm giving Dad Shoes a 5th and Chicken a 4th. somebody else can go now. You're...
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm hoping Pepe with a revenge win after his unfortunate week this week. And then Reese, obviously. But you can't count Dad Shoes out. The fifth, like it could be anybody. It could be FA if he has a good day, good track. Could be Jack. Could be Linz if it's what tracks are left in that? You got the Mutter, Kegums, Iron Man, Lommel, Hangtown. I don't know. I think Linz could get a top 5, but it's up in the air. I'm gonna say Linz. Throw that in there.
I think that Reese is going to win MX2 this week. And then I'm gonna take Pepe getting second. And then I'm gonna take me getting third, Chicken fourth, and Jack fifth. The top 5 for MX2 is pretty damn stacked. I think somebody else could get a top 5, but it's gonna I think that top 5 with anyone else that's trying to get in that top 5 spot is gonna have to hope for somebody to have a bad race, like Chicken having his 17th at Washington, me having just an overall bad day at Washington, something to do with cuts or just having a really shitty moto.
Yeah.
So, but I think that top 5's pretty secured for this week. I don't really think it matters on the track. I think the only thing that anyone that could really break that top 5 would be Linz, especially if it's somewhere like Washington. He's starting to find a groove with his 2 strokes. So we'll see. But I think it's going to be a great week for MX2. I think it's going to be a great week for both races, or for both classes, just because Pepe's lost his points lead after he's been kind of chipping away at it for a while, and he's got a new controller now, and then with the new points leader for the first time this season, MX1, and I think Reese is gonna try and get that back. So.
So.
Yeah, but hang on, Jen. Before that, you got to remember too. Reese is going to be coming off riding a 450s in Supercross because it's the same day. So Reese cannot gel with the bike like he said he was. Apparently, he's not a fan of the 250s. He prefers the 450s. So that might play a factor too, and allow Pepe with a slight advantage since he'll be on the 250 at all times. But you never know. But all depends on the track.
I mean, honestly, for this next week, I'm thinking the track, unfortunately for MX2, is I know Gerb's not gonna like this, but it's probably gonna be Loretta's.
Oh god.
Oh my fucking god.
And
why did you have to even bring that track up?
No, please don't be Loretta's.
Because it probably fucking is gonna be Loretta. Like, let's be realistic. Like, it's gonna be a track that nobody fucking likes. It's gonna be fucking Loretta's. Like, I just know it.
Alright, next topic, but fuck Loretta. But anyways.
I think we all hate Loretta's now. I've been hated the track, but I think a lot of people don't like it now because, you know, there's been a lot of racing on that track recently.
Not even I hate it, it's just overplayed.
The LR, Loretta's championship, whatever the hell that was, amateur championship. The LR had like 2 30-minute motos on it. I was in that. That shit was hell. I only did 1. I was not going to do 2 on that track. We did it, but luckily for me, it was only the first round, so I didn't have to do it again. And I didn't even make it, so I wasn't even that mad. But yeah, it was pretty wild out there. But I'm thinking that's the track for MX2 this week. And MX1, I'm probably going to go Hangtown. There hasn't been a mutter yet, which is kind of surprising me. But yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be Hangtown or either Dilla. I'm interested to see how Dilla...
I'm really hoping for Dilla.
...plays out for MX1. It's going to be a little different than MX2.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you guys think the track's gonna be this week?
For MX1, I'm gonna say I think it's gonna be Hangtown, Mutter. And MX2, I'm thinking either Lamo or Loretta's. We're more favoring Lamo at the moment over Loretta's.
Really?
Not personally, just what track it would be, I think.
I definitely think we're gonna get a mutter this week. What we got? We got Kegums for MX2, and we have Hangtown for MX1. I think we're gonna get an MX2 mutter. So I think we're gonna be going back to Kegums, which is gonna be pretty crazy. With those the points being close, and MX1. I mean, I don't even know what we have left at this point. We have a Hangtown mutter.
We have Lamo, Washington, Hangtown, Florida Check and Trails, Dilla, and Redbud.
So for MX2, I think we're gonna continue on the streak. I mean, besides Maryland, I think we're gonna stay on the train of tracks we haven't played yet. So I think we're gonna go to Lamo for one. So it's just gonna be a shitty week all around. It's gonna be some combination of a mutter on a track we've already done. So I think we've only done town we haven't yet. I guess we haven't raced Hangtown for MX2 either.
Yeah, we haven't.
Could be that, but I think Loretta's might be in there, or it's gonna be like Lamo, or it's gonna be a mutter.
Yeah, there's only 2 tracks left on the schedule that we haven't raced yet for both classes. So which would be Hangtown and Lamo for both classes. So yeah. So I don't think we're gonna keep on the trend of having a new track every week. I think we're gonna have to go back to one of the old ones. Hopefully for MX1, I'm hoping it's every track besides Lamo. In MX2, I'm hoping it's every track besides Loretta's. So yeah, that's for me. What you guys thinking?
Yeah, I'm not ready to do. There's a lot of tracks. I don't mean to be like a guy that complains, but there's definitely multiple tracks on the schedule I'm not looking forward to.
Like what?
I'm not really looking forward to mutters. It's gonna be really crazy.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting, and I think there might be some shakeups, especially if somebody doesn't get a good start and they get stuck in the back of the pack, where there's gonna be a lot of carnage.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to either of the mutters. I do like Hangtown as a track though, so maybe for MX2 on the Hangtown I'll be looking forward to. But I don't. Yeah.
Man.
Let me see this stream just got.
Huh?
Okay, we're good. Loretta's I don't want to race. I don't want to race Unadilla either. Just because I can throw down a heater on that track, but that's just one of the tracks that everyone is good at, and it's just
true.
I just don't enjoy the track that much, and I don't know why. It's just maybe it's just because everyone's so close or what, but I'm not a huge fan of that track, and I didn't even qualify bad, so.
You could kind of say that for Redbud, Dilla, and Washington and Full Tracks and Trails.
Oh, we still got Redbud for MX1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So those Redbud and Dilla are going to be tracks that are going to be kind of hard to get in. Flow Tracks and Trails probably the same because it's a very wide open track. Washington probably about the same, just a little bit less. Hangtown a lot more, probably going to be more the one. Lamo's definitely going to be more who can ride the track the best. But Hangtown, a lot of people haven't really played Hangtown that much. I haven't seen a Hangtown server in a long time, so hold up, my stream froze. The fuck. All right, here you go. Garb, what was you about to say about Dilla?
For me, I know Dad Shoes isn't too fond of it, but I need that track for me to give me some points in the MX1 class. So I'm looking to make it straight in this time. Not go to the Conti, but I could feel I can run very consistent laps, fast laps on that track. So I'm hoping I can get in a good start and maybe get a top 10. I hope, but it's gonna be pretty hard.
So Jack, if you're still in the chat, what track are you hoping for MX1? Because you're leading right now. So just tell me, just put in the old chat there. But yeah, whichever week, and this keeps freezing because my internet fucking sucks. Whichever week, it will be interesting because there could be 2 new points leaders next races. So I think it'll definitely be fun to watch. But moving on from that, we have a top 10 rundown of the points for both classes. So, oh, Jack said he wants Redbud for MX1. Jack, I don't know if you want Redbud for MX1. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure Reese is very good at Redbud.
He is.
And Florida Tracks and Trails. Who won MX1 who won MX2 Florida Tracks and Trails?
Pepe.
Pepe won.
Yeah,
Well,
it
who
was
got
Pepe.
second?
Think Reese.
Reese.
Yeah, so Jack, not sure if you want either. Of
No, I
second
think
ones.
I think he wants Florida Track and
Yeah,
Trails.
he
if he's
definitely
trying
wants
to go again.
more Florida Tracks and Trails than Red
Oh,
Bud.
never mind. Well, Jack has a new hot lap on that track.
What?
Yeah,
What
everyone hasn't. Okay, I'm not trying to be that guy, but
Yeah,
everyone's
Jack.
got a hot lap on that track. Like,
Yeah, like
it's that in Unadilla. It's just in Lommel. I just despise those tracks because I don't play them much because everyone else plays them and they get super fast laps, which is cool. But I guess that's just not why I'm looking for. Because everyone is fucking throwing down crazy times. So, but they're not gonna be running that during the. What do we run on MX2? Like the fastest lap, I think Reese got like a 1:35, which was like a damn world record. Like
Yeah,
that's like
that
the
was the
fastest lap we've
fastest.
ever done.
Yeah.
And now on MX1, we're literally 3 seconds faster than the world record. So that's just crazy to think about.
I bet
But-
you in MX1 they're going to run 36 is consistent, a couple laps until the track beats up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll probably be running like 38s, 37s, but
Yeah.
it all comes down to what you can actually run during the race. But
But Jack can run pretty,
yeah, he
laps.
can run. Yeah,
so
I would agree.
I'm actually feeling pretty confident about Red Bud since you can't Ghost Ride anymore. So those 2 freaking corners that are Ghost Ride Centrals, you can't do that anymore. So I'm looking to actually go fast on that track since you can actually get into the ruts now. I mean, the
And,
berms, whatever the fuck.
Track has pretty good a road.
So
Yeah.
is racing tomorrow still, or is it Tuesday? Because Supercross isn't on.
It's gonna be tomorrow.
Probably
Yeah, I think we're
tomorrow,
keeping
yeah.
the same schedule.
Ooh.
So I work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to make sure I go in early enough so I can get home for track announcement, as Dad Shoes has been retired from work, focus on MX bike skills for. So see how that goes.
So yeah, I think that's it.
No, whoa, damn girl.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to.
What?
Shit, hold up. I didn't even get the top 10 rundown of the points yet. God damn.
Oh my bad.
I was trying to hop off here.
So, top 10 rundown of MX1. We have Shaq in a points lead. Datchu's down 6 points. Reese in third, down 9 points. Chicken in fourth, down 46 points. It's a large ass gap from fourth to third. Dorian in fifth with minus 83. Hemi in sixth with minus 104. Greg the Legend in seventh with the 132 minus 132. Troy in eighth with minus 138. Toxic in ninth minus 142. And round out the top 10 is Aiden minus 144. So the top 10 in MX1 is pretty spread apart. I mean, from 6th to 10th, there's only a 44-point gap. But I mean, I feel like the top 5 could probably change points, but the top 4 probably won't change. They probably won't go down from 4th, the top 4. So, somebody about to say something?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
In the MX2, Reese is ahead right now. He's in the points lead. Pepe is only down 7. Chicken's down 13. Dachu's in fourth is down 39 points. So, and then Shaq's only down by 40. So the top 5 in MX1 is definitely. I mean, MX2 is definitely a little bit more flexible. it probably will change a lot by the time the last round happens. So only 6 rounds left, not counting round 7, because Grip's fucking crazy. But Toxic in 7th, only down 100. No, Lynn's in 6th, only down 107. Toxic is only down 126 in 7th. Hemi's down 8. Hemi's in 8th, and he's down 138 points. Greg's in 9th, and he's down 149 points. And round out the top 10, Ben, aka CBL, down 151. So CBL, I don't know what he's gonna do. He hasn't raced a couple races, but yeah, I think that's a top 10 right there. So what is the last thing we have? And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So Gerb, thoughts? Any last thoughts? Anybody?
Yeah. I would like to give a huge shout out to myself and I carrying the team this week, and yeah.
Can I call cap on that or no?
No, but
Gerb, I got what 5th or 4th overall, and you didn't make it MX1, MX2.
yeah, but I had the entertainment.
MX2, you got what, like 20th overall. So, and Ariel, you got cross jumped by your teammate. So I don't really.
I had the entertainment factor.
Okay, Gerb. That juice. Thoughts?
I think I was gonna say something. One thing I want to say is I think in the MX1, I think Hemi is gonna take over Dorian for top 5.
Probably.
I think so. Dorian has been he's put in a few good results, but I don't know. I think Hemi is starting to pick it up a bit. He also missed. They've both missed a round, but I'm looking Dorian at Maryland round 4. He went 5-2, then Ironman 12-8, and then 5-4 at Muddy Creek. So Hemi was actually closer to Dorian, if not in front of him. Those 3 rounds before, Dorian's actually gained points on the last 3 rounds, but I think Hemi's been getting faster lately. And with Dorian, I feel like he's either gonna do really good or he's gonna do really bad. Going off of 3 and then 10 and then 11 then 3. So I don't know, we'll see. But I think that'll be good. Another good battle to look out for is that 5th place position, because I don't feel like we really talk about them that much, just because you never know if they're actually going to show up or where they're going to be versus the top guys. They're so. And then Jen sneaking up into 15th in MX1, so shout out to Jen.
15th
in MX1, yeah, because you went 4 or 5.
I went 4-5. Oh, you mean
you're
points?
15th.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Aiden
Jen
said
is still
Gerb's
drunk.
capping on the cross jump. Gerb, thoughts?
Uh-oh.
Aiden just is brain dead.
Oh my gosh, bro. So oh, man, I think that's it. Anybody else thoughts?
I got nothing really.
Yeah, if anybody I know it's probably a little late, but the Pulp MX fantasy or the PDMX fantasy shit. People want to join it just for the shits and the giggles. They can. It's at the PDMX Discord, I believe.
Here, I'll put it in here.
Yeah, that's always a fun time. It makes watching the race really fun whenever you.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I don't even care who fucking wins. I just want to be good in fantasy. Like I don't even care who wins the championship anymore. Usually I would, but
I'm just trying to beat Jen every week, so it's always a good time seeing who Jen picked versus I picked, and always rooting for your guy and rooting against whoever your competitor.
Oh, bro, last race though.
That's pay moment of the week for Jen. Jen
what was this?
did not have a good time.
I had a pretty good time, but
at Houston too.
LCQ, remember?
Oh, Kevin Moran's.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Jen did not have. He still scored well, but he just didn't have a good time. His favorite rider got hurt. One of his 250 riders straight gagged in the LCQ, and then Benny Bloss threw out the fucking.
Towel.
I don't even. Yeah, he threw in the towel because he felt like a rock. So.
Yep. He got out. So. Didn't have the best times. I still scored pretty decent points, but yeah, this week I honestly think I did worse. Honestly, yeah, I think Harlan really fucked me up because if he didn't, he went from 6th to like 17th, so he didn't get me any points. He only got me like 12 points. I would have had like 52 points if he would have just stayed in 6th, or at least the top 10. But yeah, he really screwed me over.
I'm making a prediction that Roxanne's winning this next race.
And Starlin didn't make it in the freaking race, so.
Yeah, that's just a bad.
Yeah, I mean, I risked it, and it didn't go good, so next week I'm not.
You got the whole shot, though.
Yeah, Cooper Webb.
Your first lap leader, sorry. First
bro,
to finish line.
I called it, bro. I told you Cooper Webb was going to get that whole shot. I told everybody, y'all.
Pure luck.
No, it's not luck.
Pepe does have a red plate in that too. He lost his red plate, but he's maintained his red plate in fantasy, although he lost it in MX2. So
I'm
coming for him though. I'm right on his ass. I'm like 4 points down, 5 points down.
Where am I at in the league? I think I went from 2nd to like 10th.
No, you did not fall that far off.
I went to 4th. Man, that's fucking trash.
Speaking of bad weeks, Mr. Nine has not had 2 good weeks. He's had 2 rough ass weeks in fantasy.
No, he had a pretty good week.
No, this week he did good.
He had 241.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, last week
he got more than I did.
Yeah, last week he had 99.
Last week he got like 50 or
no, it was 99.
Like
it's 99.
He didn't even break triple digit last week. I think he said he was at work and he got in trouble, so he just picked a few people. Or maybe just the insight's not there, my boy. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but... but that's all
somehow gets 234 points off lucky picks.
Facts.
Oh.
Bro. Wait, where did Osborne finish? Does anybody know?
Yeah, top 10. He got
finished like 9th or... Yeah. It still wasn't great, considering what he would do. But he's still not an all-star. No, he's not.
Yeah, I'm picking him next week. Let's go.
I'm definitely picking him this next week. I was pissed this race, because I picked him the one before. I picked him at Houston 2, and he still wasn't an all-star, and I was aggravated 'cause he did bad for me, and I thought I was going to get gapped in points because of him, but he still, I don't know what happened to him. I think he fell or something in the main again.
Wait, so how many people are all stars? Like, is it like what, top 6 or something?
It's top 8 in the points. So
in the points, it's not of the race.
It's of the points.
Okay, let me go look at the points real quick.
That's why I mean Plessinger, Aiden had a big brain play and picked Plessinger. He gave him.
Yeah, I thought Plessinger was an all-star. That's why I thought it was a horrible pick.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it's just top 8 in points.
So yeah, Muscan's not gonna be an all-star. Osborne, Plessinger, Wilson, Anderson.
Foster's gonna be an all-star.
How? He's 11th in points.
Oh, I thought it went off his position last race.
Oh my god, we just said.
No, I know what you just said. I thought it was like what he got. So if you're out of top 10 of that race, you're not an all-star. That's how I thought it went. Or is it just how many points you have in the championship?
I think it's how many points you have in the championship. That's what that should say. So, bro, fucking Steve's in the chat with some crazy ass picks.
Oh no.
Bro. Steve's went like with people with like 15 handicaps.
Can we talk about Fleming though?
Fleming, yo, the legend Fleming.
Max points.
Hell yeah.
You got me a good amount. He saved my race.
Facts. So for 450s, I think I know who I'm picking. Pretty much
who did
already.
Steve's even pick?
He picked like people with like 16 handicaps.
Oh yeah, they did my boy K. Clayson. Yeah, K. Clayson got screwed in that last corner.
All right, let's see. Faulkner's not gonna. Oh no, Faulkner's gonna be all-star.
If Faulkner's not, he's gonna be racing, bro.
Yeah, he's not gonna be. I don't think Hampshire's racing either.
Is he?
well, he's hurt. He's just out for Houston 3, so he might go.
Well, yeah, he didn't race because of his practice. I think Hampshire's this week. He's got a full week off, and he didn't break anything, so I think Hampshire's gonna race. But Fortner, I don't think he's gonna race, but just because he's racing. Well, actually, Hampshire is not gonna. Ooh, is Hampshire gonna be an all-star? I don't think he is.
No, he's not. He's 11 points. So.
Yeah, because he had a really bad. He's had 2 not very good races. He got like a 10th or 9th and a 6th, and then a 0 points. So Hampshire might be a good pick depending on the handicap. I feel like they're probably gonna give him about a what do you think his handicap's gonna be? Like probably a 0 or
like
-1.
Probably like a 0 or like a 1 maybe.
If he's a 0, I think he's gonna have a crazy high pick percentage just because it's Hampshire and the field's kind of played. Like I could like, if he's a 0 handicap, he's like I think he would be pretty guaranteed for like 5th or 6th place points. I mean, but he's also had 2 really bad races.
Oldenburg's gonna be a good pick too because he was all-star this whole time and.
Oldenburg.
Oldenburg. Why is he Oldenburg? Oldenburg, yeah. Yo, freaking Osby, he's gonna be all-star. He's top 7 in points, so is Volan.
Yeah, so his value, he's lost all of his value.
Yeah, it's all gone. Same with Volan, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Volan's an all-star now.
I think. Oh, John Short's not all-star. He's like 1 point off being 1.
John Short's probably gonna have a 0 handicap.
Probably, yeah. Thomas Dew has been riding good as fuck recently, bro.
Thomas Dew is gonna be losing his value. I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna have. What do you have a handicap?
It was
week?
like 6 last week. It's probably gonna go down to like 4.
And what he's got like a. What has his finishes been? He's got like
around like top
12.
10s.
I mean, yeah, he had that one back week where he got like 16th, I think. But I mean, he's probably gonna be like a 3. He's probably gonna be a 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Probably like a 4. So, I mean, he's still a decent pick, but not like super high scorer. Who else is it? It's gotta be one other guy we're missing. Oh, Veriz. Veriz had a pretty high handicap the first week. He had like 11 or 12, and he finished like 12th, so he got like max points, and then he went down to a 7, and then he finished like 16th, so his handicap did down. But I think he just had a bad race because he got like 11th last night. So
yeah, rip to Woodcock. I know a lot of people had him last night.
Yo, Woodcock. Shout out to Woodcock. He'll just straight murdering Jin pick.
So got a little bit of revenge. First week he cleaned Morez out, so that kind of fucked me. And then second week he didn't. No, this is third week, my fault. So second week he cleaned Morez out, or Morez. In the LCQ, and then this week, he kind of cleaned himself on the whoops. So GG's to Woodcock.
Yeah, I think Woodcock might be out for a good while.
Yeah, for sure.
We were saying maybe he'll line up for the LCQ, and next thing you know, we see him out on a stretcher. So don't think he's gonna be lining up.
Yeah. So Gerb, who do you got winning this week?
I think, alright, I'm gonna throw a little curveball in here to piss you guys off.
Dean Wilson for the win?
Yeah, no, Marvin's gonna win this week, and, the 250 class, Volan's gonna win.
Okay, that one's far.
So, take care and see ya.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, dude, yeah, definitely don't.
No,
Nolan
I'm kidding.
is not winning, bro.
No.
I'm kidding. No, okay, 450s, Roxon, come on.
There we
Obviously.
go. Love to
And
see
then
it.
250s is probably gonna be Nichols or Craig, but I'm gonna favor.
I think I'm gonna go Jet this week. Cause he had I don't think he had the best start. And
He
He also had a tough get off. After his practice crash, I didn't really expect him. I think he did pretty good getting third after that nasty crash.
All depends on their handicaps.
Well,
no, I'm just talking
What?
about for the win.
we're just talking about who was winning. How's it?
Oh.
Handicap?
No, I think Craig's gonna win this next one.
I'm
Depends how
probably gonna be
technical the
choosing
track is.
Roxon. I'm probably gonna be choosing Roxon for my fantasy though. Maybe he's probably gonna have a 1 handicap though, so he's got to get first or second.
I'm probably gonna be picking AC or Malcolm again. No,
think I'm-
Malcolm or Tomac. Or
Porsche's
Webb.
probably gonna have a
Oh, I can't pick
3
Webb. Damn.
3 handicap. Porsche probably will.
I think I'm gonna pick Mookie.
Yeah, I'm
He has a
probably
pretty good
Muskin might
handicap.
be a good all-star pick because he's probably
not
gonna
an
have.
all-star.
Marvin, he's not an
ninth.
all-star.
He got
Oh
he's
my
ninth in points.
god.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna. Him and Osborne are gonna have highest pick race. Him and Plessinger. So
I think Muskin's probably gonna have about a. I think Muskin's gonna have a 0 or -1.
huh.
I think
I don't-
Benchy is in love with Adam Cicerolo.
I mean, what do
Why?
you think he's gonna have a 0 handicap?
Mm,
They can't
I don't
put
know.
him at like a -2.
maybe be -1.
That I don't know. He hasn't had great results besides round 1 though. So, but it's also just been like mistakes. He had a fucking shitty night last night. So,
Yeah.
who knows?
Bro,
Blast
AC is not
sleeper?
winning next week.
Oh boy. I think AC's gonna win at least one, but I don't know if it's next week.
Bro, hell no. Let's see who's gonna be in it. Have y'all picked Anderson yet? This whole time?
I picked him this week, this race.
What are you
No.
doing?
He got 9th or 8th, so he was more of a conservative pick for me because I was pretty confident him getting top 10. I had a feeling he was gonna finish anywhere from 8th to 10th or 11th. So I mean, I felt better about him than choosing Marty Party because Martin Davos is like the sketchiest pick of all time. Because like he was doing good and then he ate shit in the sand, and then him also Heartraft. I know Gerb was personally affected by Mr. Heartraft's performance, so any thoughts, Gerb?
No comment.
Heartraft ate shit in the heat race and then not get the Twisted Tea into the main event.
So there might be some fighting going on in Jin's chat with Benchy and Mr. Six. I don't know who that is, so gonna see.
Inconsistent. I don't know. I don't know how much I agree with super inconsistent. I feel like he's not any more inconsistent than Mooskin.
I was gonna win the 9, but the sand.
He went 4-9-3. He was gonna win. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. AC probably had a very high chance of winning that race.
Yeah, bro, Sexton had it. Sexton, he had it.
He
He had it. He was looking way better than AC. He was pulling away from AC.
I mean, yeah, just because you do 5 minutes of a main doesn't say he's
It
gonna
was like
win.
10 minutes, bro. It's like 7 to 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah, 7 minutes. You're not even halfway into the race.
Yeah, bro. And AC crashed, and then it was a wrap for the race.
Hey, you know who else crashed?
No, I don't, because I don't
Yeah, you did.
relive it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Who's your favorite?
Sexton,
Tomac?
Waterspring.
Trash.
No, Tomac is not my.
Stop. Oh, it's Forkner.
Definitely-
Right, bro.
No, it's not Faulkner. It's Roxon.
That's Cooper Webb.
Cooper
Fan
Webb?
favorite, I guess.
That's his favorite.
Who?
Yeah, I'm just a fanboy, bro. I'm just a bandwagon.
Who's his favorite Cooper? Now that's Aiden's fucking favorite rider.
Aiden's
Fucking
favorite rider is
bro.
Cooper. Oh yeah, because he loved the star teams. I remember him saying. Sexton kept a constant 4-second gap on Tomac the whole time he was in the lead.
Thank you.
Okay, but
Dad shoes.
I mean,
stop,
yes, he
bro.
did. He did keep a 4-second lead, but he was obviously riding a little too hard. Fucking killed himself. And also, you can't say that after 7 minutes. Do you know how Tomac works, bro? Like, man can just turn on out of nowhere. I
Bro, do you
actually
know how
don't think
Sexton works, bro?
Tomac has not looked like the Tomac we've seen. So I'm not saying Tomac would have caught him and blew by him. I
Bro,
think
dude, I'll
AC
say
had the
that
pace.
About Tomac every single year, bro.
What?
Tomac never looks good early on, bro.
He
So
never
I'll say
does.
that.
He always
So
like,
then
just-
Sexton would have won then.
That's I just said AC would have been, but I don't even know if Tomac would have beat him. I feel like Tomac would have got a second and been fine. But I think if AC wouldn't have went down, then yes. But so it's you can go either way because AC you could say AC was riding too hard, just like how Sexton maybe was. But I just don't see Sexton winning his second ever 450 race. on in Supercross.
Grab thoughts.
I have to wait and see the quali, so I'm not even gonna argue with this.
Gerb just picks the top qualifiers for his fan.
Facts.
So what do you guys think about the tracks though? Because they've been killing a lot of people in these first 3 rounds. Houston, 1, 2, 3. Gerb, did I choose?
Gerb? I was waiting for Gerb to say something.
Oh.
I'll just go. I think the tracks, I watched Daniel Blair's after post race review for Houston 3, and throughout the whole year we're going to be kind of seeing the same thing where the first 2 tracks of a 3-round thing are basically just reversed, how Houston 1 and Houston 2 are just reversed, and then round 3 is kind of completely different. But I mean, I've also on that thing he was saying the whoops are more rounded and more spaced apart. I think that's what they said has to do with how the dirt comes in, if it's softer or harder. But I mean, I just the tracks. I mean, Houston. The round 1 is always super. At least the past few years has been super one-lined, super close in times. I think the times are going to stay really close all year, but I think we're going to have a little bit more passing options in the future instead of having to really be aggressive. Round 3, I think, showed that a little bit, but God, round 1 and even round 2 was pretty. It's pretty one-lined, and I thought it was just crazy that they were lapping into the top 10, and they were in the top 10. They were literally lapping previous champions. They were lapping Anderson and Osborne like at round 1. It's just so hard to make up time, and especially if you get a bad start, you get stuck. So, thing I'm looking forward to most is seeing if somebody else can win, because we're already kind of seeing Webb and Roxon pull away, or kind of being the guys that are always up there. So I hope we keep up with the parity, and we see Osborne up there, and we see Anderson get up there, and AC get a few wins instead of just being Roxon, Webb, Tomac.
Yeah.
But I'm still pulling for Roxon to win this. He's gotten screwed out of 7 points in the past week. So.
Oh yeah, Gerb, thoughts on that? The Dean Wilson situation. Just for Dax Gerb that.
Nah, he should have moved.
A little bit of animosity in the McMonster Discord about.
Blue flags out, fucking move.
I think, and the excuse was that Wilson was in his own battle. He was in his own battle. He was in the middle of fucking nowhere. He had his thumb up his ass. He was just daydreaming because, I mean, he probably hadn't been battling with anyone for 3 to 5 minutes, so he's just coasting it in. And so.
Yeah, but like it wasn't like 2 corners. It was a lap.
Oh, I know. I just think he didn't realize he just using too many of his product or his Ignite products maybe before the race. Might have been a little high or something. Pulling a gin, getting too drunk on the stream. Not sure what the issue is.
Proud of myself for being a retard. But yep.
So, Houston 1 through 3 rating for you guys. I'm gonna give Houston. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Talking about overall the 3 rounds together.
3 tracks, 3 rounds. Yeah.
You're talking about the racing or how the tracks were built?
I'd say both, honestly.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'd give it like an 8.5 out of 10. I'd say it's pretty good racing.
No, 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5, man.
Oh my god. Okay, a 4.25, which equals 8. 4.25 is my overall. I think it was pretty good.
Only reason is all different people finishing well. It wasn't just Roxon or Tomac or Webb. It was okay. We had who won the first week? Was it fucking Barsha again, which was awesome, which I'd like to see. And then second week it was Tomac. Then yesterday it was Webb. Or second round was whatever. So it's all different people, but like It was cool to see Barsha able to hold the red plate for 3 rounds instead of just 1.
Should I go out there and make a bold claim? I know I just said Roxanne's gonna win. What if I say Barsha reclaims the red plate?
I can see that. He was riding
I can
really
see it.
fucking good.
I think if he gets a start, I mean, you can say this about anyone, but I think if he gets a start, he's gonna stay up there. Because he
Definitely
came from
Barsha.
back. He came and passed multiple dudes and got up to 4th, went down, and then repassed TOMAHAWK. Although TOMAHAWK didn't look the hottest, I think if he can get up there with like Roxanne and Webb, how they're running that super fast pace, I think Barsha can stay up there. But I just hope he doesn't fall into the same trap he has the past few years where he doesn't get a good start and then he just finishes 7th place. Because that's gonna suck.
So Benchy thinks Statues is drunk.
What did I say?
The one that's drunk, he's one picking 8 All-Stars in the fantasy.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Am I drunk because I said Barsha's gonna take back the red plate? I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying.
He thinks AC is gonna get it.
Oh.
I'm guessing.
That's a tough sell. I mean, AC is only like 9 points, but.
I think Barsha can get it.
Ugh. I don't know. Roxanne is keeping it. I hope Roxanne keeps it. But Webb's there too. Webb's what? He's only a few points down. 3, 5.
Yeah, so far apart.
Only reason I said 3 out of 5 for all 3 rounds because Sexton got fucking hurt. So. So every round
and
after
also,
this.
Woodcock
Sexton's
sabotaged, yeah.
Sexton's coming back and yeah, that happened too. So actually here I give my rating for
When
Pope.
Sexton coming back? Hold on.
Indianapolis one.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'll give my rating for Pope.
Sexton's gonna be a good pick.
I'll give my rating for Pope and
1
for
point down.
racing. So the racing was really good. I'd say 4.5. But Pope for me, like all 3 rounds, it had to be at least a 2.5. The very first round, I did really good. I got like 69th in the world, so got a crazy high from that. And then the next week after that, it just went bad. Not completely bad, but I felt really bad. And then this last race, it went even worse, but I didn't feel as bad. So yeah.
So rumor has it, stream's been going on for 2 hours.
Rumor has it, I think that Gerb Jin need to go play DBD with Dad Shoes and Nye. I know Nye probably wants to play. Get Steez, get some custom games going so we can bully Jin.
Maybe I can play after I do my fucking project. All right.
Oh, this guy.
So stream. I think that's it. Kind of been going on for 2 hours. Kind of whole hour segmented to Pulp. So first hour bikes, second hour Pulp, basically. So yeah, I guess that's it. Anything else? Yes.
That's all. We've talked our ears off. So.
Benchy is drunk off coconut juice.
Coconut Lounge sponsoring.